attended church because someone got up at church and spoke about it, and I've heard a lot of other people from other parishes talk about church. So I attended church, and it really truly enlightened me. The witnesses shared there, the stories told of faith and their paths really inspired me.
I was just so surprised to see how many of the participants were just as active and as loose and, kind of had the same thoughts that I had, but it was brought out into the open where you don't have the opportunity to share that in the daily mass.
Both my wife and I attended church on the following weekends, and it was a wonderful experience to be able to once we had both gone through, to say, hey, what did you think of this part versus this part, and really share those experiences.
I felt a real sense of community with all these women of our parish that I had never met before, but we were all there for the same purpose. So it felt really good to know that these women were in the same spiritual mindset as I was. They were reaching out to learn more things about the church and to go through a renewal process. So it was very nice and welcoming.
Now, because of church, it has given me a more mature outlook at my faith that I have always had. I went to Catholic school my entire life, had a strong Catholic foundation, and church really opened me up to want to know more about my faith and to really want me to understand what I'm reading, and understand why I pray certain prayers, why it really has helped me to want to reach out and learn as much as I can about my faith.
I had a spouse that went through church, and it was amazing. Comes home with work, he does his best to be able to get rid of all the stress and leave it at work, but there are times he'd bring it home. But once he went through church, the peace that he was able to bring into the house after being a stressful day at work was incredible.
I recommend that anybody go to church. You get a lot out of it. It is a very long weekend, but you get a lot of God out of it. I would recommend to go.
Come to church.
Go to church.
You should definitely come to church.
I would definitely recommend it to anybody. Every single time I go through, I get a little more something out of it, and it grows my faith even more.